Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Kiara. Welcome to the class. Ish. So, how's your pecha kucha? Is it ready?
I think, Miss, but
You
I cannot play it on my phone, Miss.
okay? So, do I need to share the screen for you later when you present?
Yes, Miss.
Uh,
If it doesn't bother you.
no, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm going to open it then. Uh, where is the link? Mm, where did you send the link, Kiara? Was it in the private?
I think in the private chat.
Oh, I see. Oh, I forgot. I still Skill Arya. Uh, it's taking long to load. Canva is taking so long. What is going on? Oh my God, Kiara, it's still loading. Hang on. Uh, uh, Canva, what is wrong with you?
It it's always happened to Canva. Like
It doesn't usually happen to me. I don't, maybe because this is not my presentation, but usually Canva is not this long.
maybe the internet, Miss, because I feel the internet is a little bit down today.
Mine is fine though. It's the usual. I just checked with speed test. Ukla. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, it's still not. I cannot start the slideshow automatically because it's still not loading the share button.
I see.
And where are they? Okay, are you guys here? I think
Hello,
it's.
hello.
Hello, Arya.
Oh,
You may want to open your Canva because it's taking so long for me to open Kiara's Canva. So maybe it's going to take a long time for you too to load your presentation. I don't know.
no. Wait.
Oh, you've already opened it. Nice. Okay. I think we can start with you because Kiara's is still loading. Maybe I need to refresh. Let me refresh. Oh, Arya, are you ready to present?
Not quite sure, but yeah, I have no choice.
Kiara, I'm going to ask you to give at least one constructive criticism for Arya. Okay?
No.
It's for your
Uh,
own good because
Oh yeah.
y- wait, Aurel is here too. So let's wait for her to um connect to the audio. Hi Aurel, can you hear us well?
Hello, Miss. Yes, I can.
Okay, welcome to the class. So
I think I have. Sorry, Miss.
Arya is going to present first because his Canva has loaded. Kiara's still loading. So I'm going to ask Kiara and you, Aurel, to give at least one constructive criticism each for Arya's presentation. You can comment on his face, maybe, or his pronunciation, or maybe his attitude while presenting. I don't know. It's up to you. At least something to make him better in the future. Okay, Aryo, you may start.
This is not funny. Okay. No. Hello, hello.
Go ahead. Remember, you need to share and then, not present. Oh yeah, present, sorry. Present, autoplay, autoplay.
10 minutes. Well, present full screen. Oh,
Auto.
cannot.
Mhm.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, click present. Present.
Good evening, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aryo. So now I'm going to talk about one of Indonesian famous philanthropist. His name Fredrik Silaban. He was born in Dolok Sanggul, North Sumatra, on December 12, 1912. He had a great reputation as a great Indonesian architect as his form of philanthropy to the nation. So not always money, yeah. He had a good relationship with Indonesian first president Sukarno, and Sukarno will help his career throughout the year. One of his form of philanthropy is Istiqlal Mosque, which is unique because he was a Christian. And there is also Monas, or Indonesian National Monument, that symbolize Indonesian spirit of independence against the Dutch. Uh, and also there is Gelora Bung Karno Stadium, which was built for Indonesian as the host in 1962 Asian Games. Then there is headquarters of Central Bank of Indonesia. It is unique. Unique thing is he had a quarrel with Soekarno with this construction. And the last is Pembebasan Barat Monument, liberation of Irian Barat, where Indonesia took back control of Irian Barat from the Dutch. And at last he died in 14th of May 1984 in Jakarta, but he was buried in Bogor. Thank you.
Okay. There you go.
Kritik.
Yeah, Kiara, Aurel, Kyla, please give at least one constructive criticism for Arya. Let me.
No, my WA, ya Allah. I forgot. I'm ready. Ah, sorry. I forgot. I'm still share screen. Ya
Mhm.
Allah.
Go on. You can stop sharing your screen.
Okay.
Kiara, Aurel, and Kyla will give you constructive criticism before I give you one. Kiara, Aurel, Kyla, your turn. Hello, hello.
Yes, miss.
Okay, gone. Your constructive criticism for Ariel.
At the
Aurel
last part,
first.
maybe Arya was stuck to speed.
Mm-mm.
I think that's the only my critic for Arya.
Pardon? You think?
Arya speak to speed at the last part, but not
Oh,
at the beginning.
there you go, Ariel.
Miss, a little clarification.
Mm-mm.
I'm a bit panic when I'm share screen. There is something like this words, yeah, like screen is loading, chat, mute, video. So I cannot see my own words. It's behind this tools. So I'm panic. Yeah.
Mm-mm. I know, but those are the things that you need to handle as presenters. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
also for Kiara, Aurel, and Kyla. Sometimes when you're presenting online, things happen, technical glitch, and so on. And you just need to know how to keep yourself composed and calm and keep the viewers not see what's going on behind the scene. Behind the scene is your own screen. They are seeing the presentation screen. So probably there's something going on your screen. They don't care. Like, okay. So you just have to keep your calm. There you go. Okay, thank you, Aurel, for
Yeah.
the
Thank
constructive
you. Thank you.
criticism. Kiara, Kyla.
For me, it's the same with RL. Uh, yeah, Rio is talking a little bit faster, maybe because he was a bit panicked.
There you go. But Arya, I think he handled it quite well. Quite. Okay, Kyla, your constructive criticism.
Same with Aurel and Kiara.
Hey, come on. There must be other things that he can do better than just his tempo. You can talk about his pronunciation or his expressions while doing the presentation, or probably like other pictures in the presentation. That will be fine too. Anything. Kayla? Okay, so for the next presenter, Kiara, I hope Aryo, Aurel, and Kyla will give three. So one of you each different constructive criticism. This is to help your classmates, okay? Not to get them down, but to help them to improve their presentation. Aryo, I have two things for you. The first one is architect. So it's not architect. You said architect, but it's actually our key architect. Okay. Check. You need to repeat architect.
Architect. Because the words is close by the tools of Zoom.
Then the second one, you said, this is what you said, host. When
Host.
Indonesia become the host, became the host. Host.
Host. Yeah.
Host.
Became the host.
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 So pay attention to slight pronunciation mistake, okay? Sometimes we can actually hear it. We go like, not quite. Okay, thank you, Aryo, for being the first presenter. Everyone, please give an applause for Aryo for his attempt to do 10 seconds, 10 slides of Pecha Kucha. The actual Pecha Kucha is 24 slides. Sorry, 20 slides in 20 seconds. So that's the actual pecah pecah. Okay, now I'm going to share Kiara's slides. Kiara, are you ready?
I think yes.
Okay, can you see my slides clearly? And can you see my
Yes.
screen clearly? Sorry, those are your slides. I'm just sharing your slides. Okay, turn on your video so we can see your face for the presentation. I'm going to start when you say start.
Okay, miss, please wait a second.
Kiara,
Yes, miss.
you need to turn on your video and say start so I can click the present and you may start your presentation. Okay,
Okay, miss. I'm ready.
okay, start.
Mhm.
You need to say start.
Start, miss. Good evening. My name is Kiara, and I will tell you about one of the famous philosophers, Warren Buffett. Warren Edward Buffett, born in August 30 in 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska, United States of America. He had an education in University of Pennsylvania, University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and University of Columbia. He was his occupation was a businessman, investor, and a philanthropist. He was known as he was no, known as for the leadership of Berkshire Hathaway. But, he pledged about the equivalent of 10 million. In 23 June, he pledged about the equivalent of 10 million Berkshire Hathaway Class B shares to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In 2006, he auctioned his 2001 Lincoln Town Car on eBay to raise money for Girls Inc. He auctioned a luncheon with himself that raised a final bid of $650,000 for the Light Foundation. Thank you for listening.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Kiara. Oh, it's restarting. Okay. Constructive criticism from Aryo, Aurel, and Kyla. Try to make each of your constructive criticism differently. If you think you will have the same as your classmate, be the first to make the constructive criticism.
For me, in some part, Kiara make a lot of pause, like like that miss.
Yep, I agree. What happened, Kiara?
I lost my script.
Concentration. Oh, by the way, this is the beauty of online presentation. You can always put your script behind the camera. Like whenever I do my online presentation, I usually, this is the script, for example, this is my script, and I just put it there on the keyboard of my laptop. So I can actually see what I'm going to say without making too much effort to remember everything. I mean, if you have to give a presentation offline, you can only bring pointers, right? But for online presentation, the beauty is you can actually put the whole script there, okay? Although you may need to practice not to look like you are reading it. Okay? There you go. Thank you, Aurel, for the constructive criticism. Aryo, Kayla?
I think Kiara's song it's not clear.
I agree. Kiara, did you hear Kayla's criticism?
Yes, Miss.
What happened?
I think I got a little panic there, Miss, when I lost my script.
There you go. Okay, so preparation. That's the only thing that you need to do over and over again when you have a presentation. Aryo, thank you, Kayla, for the criticism.
I think Kiara must add more expression in the face or the hands while presenting.
Presenting.
While presenting.
There's
Well,
such word as
yeah,
presentate.
yeah, I mean, while she was presenting something, yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree. Kiara, you do have a very stoic expression, so it is good when you have difficulties with your uh, presentation. However, a good presenter must also give, as Aryo said, must also give some expressions to the presentation itself. For me, thank you, Aryo, for the constructive criticism. For me, Kiara, you need to check the philanthropist spelling. Aryo made a point to say philanthropist. So he actually learned that it is pissed and not pissed. So he made a point to say it clearly. However, Kiara, you have a spelling mistake here. Take a look at your own word, philanthropist. You wrote philanthropist instead of philanthropist. Okay. So be careful with that word. It's a bit different from what is another word? Philanthropist and catastrophic. Okay, philanthropy and catastrophic. Catastrophic is PH, but this one is PI. There you go. Thank you, Kiara, for presenting your pecha kucha. Okay. The next one, who is it? Aurel or Kayla?
Me, Miss.
Okay, Aurel, you may start sharing your screen and you need to turn on your video so we can see your face. By the way, I've known Kayla and Aurel for like a year now, from GEP 4 until GEI 4. But I'm not really familiar with their faces because they keep turning off their videos. Ting, ting. Mr. JK. Oh, you need to bagikan and then autoplay. I think it's autoplay. Okay. Whenever you're ready, click tampilkan because it starts immediately.
Yes. Hello everyone, my name is Aurel. Today I would like to present you about a famous philanthropist, Joseph Kala. He was born on Patampone, 15 May 1942. He was a businessman and a former vice president. And then he has served as a Vice President of Indonesia in two periods, first at 2004 and then the second one 2014. In 1968, he became a CEO of NV Hachikala. And then he Peace Figure Award at the World Youth Forum for Peace in Maluku Ambon 2011. And then he got another award at Wijosowojo Awards from the Bumiputra Joint Life Insurance. And then he honorary doctorate Gaza in the field of entrepreneurship from the Indonesian University of Education Bandung on March. And then he has the Kala Education and Welfare Foundation, or we used to call it Yayasan Kala. And then the last one, he launched the free aviation program. This program is to help the less fortunate or poor. That was what I was talking. That was the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Aurel. Everything was fine until the end, and Aurel lost her concentration. That was the okay. Thank you, Aurel. Aryo, Kiara, Kayla, your constructive criticism.
I think that actually Aurel, I think almost perfectly tackled this presentation. Maybe like you said at the end, she lost concentration and maybe she could not. She must use more expression or showing more to her face.
There you go. You need to show more of your face on the screen. Yeah, I seriously, this is one of my experiences. So I joined an international webinar, and it was from I don't want to say brand, but it was one of the famous English course in Indonesia. So they have branches in Indonesia as well. The English course starts with E. And the presenter actually presented like Aurel, so only half of his face. And I go like, come on, dude, you are from the famous English course, international English course, and you do the presentation like for 1 hour. Imagine that. So I can only see, okay, so from the beginning, we are going to start this webinar with, it doesn't appeal at all. Okay, so thank you, Aryo, for the constructive criticism. Kiara, Kayla? Kiara, Kayla, your constructive criticism? Girls, are you there? Kiara, hello. Kayla, hello.
Yes, miss.
Your constructive criticism for Aurel?
Well, I don't know, miss. I think she's doing very well, miss.
There must be something that she can improve. Remember, this is not to let her down, but so she can actually improve. Nobody is perfect. Don't think yourself as perfect, and don't think others perfect. There must be room for improvement everywhere, every time.
Well, maybe at the end of the presentations.
Arya already mentioned that, no?
I see. Well, I think I have the same criticism with Aryo.
A different one, please. Skyla.
Aurel is mostly paused at the end and faltered.
And altered. Pardon?
Faltered.
Oh, faltered.
Fal-
Faltered. Falter. There you go, Aurel. Your constructive criticism. I do have something for Aurel so she can improve. Aurel, can you please play your slide again? Slide 2. Share your screen again and please go to slide 2. This is what you need to do, everyone. Okay. You don't have to play. Just click slide 2 so I can see slide 2 so you can see slide 2. Okay. Now, when Aurel said this, she actually began a pause probably for 1 second. But from Yusuf Kala to this, it was very good, very smooth. And then he was born on the 15th of May, 1942 in Watampone. There was 1 or 2 seconds of pause. You can actually add a little bit, Aura. He was born on 15th of May, 1942 in Watampone, South Sulawesi. And then move to the third slide. Aura, please move to the third slide. Okay. Here, you also begin losing 1 or 2 seconds. So businessman, he was a businessman and a former vice president, you can actually add of Indonesia. So on the fourth slide, please go to the fourth slide. You don't have to say president, you don't have to say Indonesia anymore. Because in the fourth slide, your script is a bit hectic. Can you please read your fourth slide script? What is it?
He has served as Vice President of Indonesia in 2 periods.
You talk about 2 periods, right? The first with Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono and the second one with Joko Widodo. That's long for 10 seconds. So that's why you can cut the Vice President of Indonesia here. He has served, you can go straight to, if you already said Indonesia in the previous slide, you can just say, he has served twice. The first one with Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono as the president, and the second one was with Joko Widodo. There you go. So it's all about balancing your script. Maybe you need to cut some of the script from this slide and move it to the previous slide. Maybe you need to, well, everything should be manageable. Okay? Everything should be manageable. There you go. But if you have more practice with Pecha Kucha, you will know how to do this better. So that's why we do this practice. Thank you, Aura, for presenting. There you go. I have to agree, Aura sounded very smooth at the beginning. Kayla, the last one, your turn.
Yes, Miss. Hello, my name is Kala Ramadhani, and I want to present you the philanthropic Bill Gates.
Kayla?
He is consistently ranked among the world's wealthiest people and was the wealthiest overall. He Time magazine's name Gates on one of the world.
Yeah, see, I was already. Kayla must have had an internet problem. Oh, I hope she can go online soon or then later. While we're waiting for Kyla. Oh, there she is. Kyla, can you hear us? Hello, Kyla.
Miss, I Kyla told me that her Zoom was with error.
Maybe she can use yours instead of like if it's kapepet. Oh, by the way, we only have
I'm
less.
sorry, Miss.
I know. There's a technical glitches. See, this is what I said about technical glitches while doing online presentation. Offline is pretty straightforward. You just have to stand in front of the audience and do the presentation, but online is very tricky. Everyone, we need to end the session and click the link because it's only 1 minute left and the presentation should take about 2 minutes. So I'm not going to put Kyla into presentation now. Okay. So everyone, I'm going to end this. Please click the link again and we can hear Kyla's presentation. Okay.